We're going to drop this just to make sure we start from the top. And I've been actually keeping up pretty well with that.
The Lucari.
There we go. And we'll actually have the Admiral read it this time. Good.
The initial efforts have been quite promising. They're about to move to the next phase.
So that kind of worked out.
If successful, the
No pun intended.
star in that system will be repaired. Admiral Kumarke has requested our assistance, and I'd like you to provide it. She's sent specifications for a device called the Stellar Rejuvenator. Have your engineer install it on your ship before...
Oh, I didn't mean to tap out like that, sorry.
As part of the Lucari efforts there. Report to Admiral Kumarke in the Nakul system when you're ready. Quinn out.
Alright. So we're going to go rejuvenate a star. For real this time. Hopefully we don't blow it up. I just need to drop in Discord what I'm doing on Twitch. New story mission. Okay, cool. Let's ride. Alright, we'll spawn a star. So yeah, we went over the Zelda plans, I went over life stuff, I guess. The brain meat stuff wasn't too bad, just...
Captain's log, 5th reckoning.
In the end, it got kind of annoying.
36. We are about to commence work on a most important operation. An attempt to revitalize the Nakul.
Saving up for a drawing tablet.
One of the finest vessels in the Alliance is joining our efforts today. May the wisdom of Lucari...
So I can actually work on a better looking version of the PNG tuber. And some backgrounds and setting like I wanted to do.
My friend, thank you for being a part.
Other expenses kind of got in the way for a bit, but here we go. Alright, so hey, we're ready to assist you. Congrats on the promotion.
It's an honor I fully intend to live up to. More about that later. We've got a job to do. Before we begin, I should warn you, the Nakul are somewhat anxious about this procedure and any complications that might arise.
Okie dokie. Bit of an audio wiggle there. Alright. Understandable. Have a nice day.
But we have earned their trust over the months of research here, and I intend to honor that today.
Alright, let's do the thing.
Heading to the primary coordinates now. All hands, prepare to deploy the Stellar Rejuvenators. It's time to heal a star.
Oh.
We meet again. One hopes your efforts here today will have a better outcome than your previous attempt to repair our star.
Okay.
If I may interrupt. Representative, we are indeed ready.
Oh, I must have skipped that by accident. My mouse has been acting up again too, so I just can't win.
Very well.
That's what I get for buying repeats of things that were breaking before. Thank you, Representative.
Admiral Kumarke, I hereby authorize you and your associates to proceed. May your efforts lead to a new dawn for the Nakul people.
Alright, also I forgot to check one thing, so we're going to get just a minute of double audio. And I sound okay, cool. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, cool. Just making sure before we get too far in. Alright, ready when you are. Press the button.
Getting some strange
Laser blaze.
Try adjusting your cohesion beam frequency.
Alright, wiggle the beam.
We're reading several disruptions in the cohesion beam.
That's bad.
100,000 kilometers from the star's surface.
Okay. You fix it.
Stellar activity in the area may be causing the fluctuations. Adjust your course to the following coordinates. Let's see if the situation improves there.
Alright.
If we tighten formation, our beams may reinforce one another.
Agreed. Move to the following coordinates.
Time for some more beaming.
You've reached the new coordinates. Deploy from there. Once you've redeployed, you'll need to adjust the frequency again.
Ooh, we got fat ones this time.
Initiate stellar modulation sequence on my mark. Mark. Modulation initiated. Energy levels are increasing.
Is that good?
Erratic spikes at the stellar core.
That's probably not good.
Abort! All ships abort now!
Alright. Press the button, Frank. I wonder if you can just leave it on and just blow up the star and fail the mission. I ain't got time for that, though.
That
Where?
was far too close for comfort.
What
I
happened?
detected a field.
What that beam doing?
If we hadn't shut down when we did, a stellar flare would have backfired along the cohesion beam. The damage to us and the Nakul would have been catastrophic.
Oh.
Are you mad? Do you think we will sit by idly while your incompetence puts our star at risk once more? Explain yourself, immediately!
Why are you blaming me, dickhead?
I suggest you do so quickly and with positive results. Rest assured, if you do not save our star, then you can be certain that our fleet will avenge it.
I've
Got it,
taken all our
baby.
data from the incident, and I believe I've found something.
And that's about where we disconnected.
I've discovered where the cohesion beam started to suffer interference. The coordinates are 0.4 AU from the star.
Alright, let's do an astronomical 0.4 unit. It wouldn't even let me drive it myself, but I guess the distance to the sun is actually pretty far.
All right, I believe it's time to get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
The administrator loses his patience.
Alright. What's anything weird?
Some of the asteroids nearby are emitting an unusual level of energy. However, their composition is making long-range scans ineffective.
Weird how that keeps happening.
The asteroid is emitting highly energized particles, like the tail of a comet.
It's marked as an asteroid in the stellar registry. No mention of reactive properties.
So, same asteroid, different behavior. Sounds like we're on the right track.
Asteroids on its comet arc. It's fine.
The asteroid is emitting energy in a pattern similar to that of the star earlier. Whatever caused that issue may be in effect here as well. We are still unable to conduct a deep scan of the asteroid, however. If we can devise a way to do so, I believe we will find more answers.
Please don't even tell me you're gonna beam me to the surface of that
There
thing.
is a human expression. You cannot prepare an omelet without cracking a few eggs. Or in this case, asteroids.
Oh, okay, there's more than one.
Fracture one of them with our weapons. We will expose the core and obtain the deep scan results we seek.
Trying to pop my boys here. Alright, let's start shooting. That's incredibly close range. I'm gonna laugh. This is actually what gets me the 50th K. There we go. Tetrion damage is done for the day.
I believe we cracked the egg just a bit too hard. There's not much left to study, I'm afraid.
Sorry, I'm good at blasting.
Fortunately, there are more targets available. We should try again, although with considerably lower weapon settings.
You're no fun.
The Nakul have tagged the next asteroid for future mining operations.
Under the circumstances, I believe they'll agree that its loss will be acceptable.
I don't know, did you hear that guy earlier?
Ma'am,
He's kind of a
I'd
dick.
prefer not to incur their wrath today.
If not, I'll just blow more of them up. Wouldn't be the first time. Alright, that's two.
Let's scan the debris for reactive particles.
See at least one more.
That did the trick. Scanning our little cracked egg now. The core is decaying into ionized gases. Quite similar to what is happening to the interior of the Nakul star.
Alright, what do we do about it?
I'd like to crack another egg and conduct a scan of it before moving on to making the omelet, so to speak. If my hypothesis is correct, the radiation signature present will match, bringing us another step closer to understanding this phenomenon.
Alright. Let's go blow it up.
Remember, we do not want to pulverize our next target.
I mean, you don't.
The Nakul have detected our weapons fire, Admiral. They are understandably curious.
Updates on our activities here, Captain. We've nothing to hide.
I mean, I feel like maybe we should have consulted them about the one they marked for mining, but I guess we're in a hurry.
Asteroid successfully fractured. Begin your scans now.
Yeah, I'm already done.
It's a match.
Very good, Captain. Now, let's compare radiation signatures.
Alright, wiggling stuff. All the Lucari ones had scanny stuff. It's supposed to be more research-based, even though, again, we are still blowing things up. As is the nature of an MMO. Oh, pay attention to what you do. I don't know how many points I need for this. Probably just a hundo. Yep.
As I suspected, all of the asteroids we've studied have matching radiation signatures.
Cool.
Not quite yet.
No
There are
omelet?
some reactive gas clouds nearby. If their radiation pattern matches those present in the asteroid cores, we can triangulate the origin point and locate the source.
I don't think that's how science works, but okay.
Concerned about the destruction of valuable asteroids.
I'll just suck eggs.
Inform him that the Alliance will compensate the Nakul for their loss, please.
As you wish, Admiral. Anfame out.
And then there was more scanning. What's up, wave pattern boys?
Analysis complete. The wave patterns are a match.
Quelle surprise.
Indeed. I'm transmitting.
My French pronunciation is probably terrible.
Captain Anfame. Head there now. Once you've arrived, we can triangulate the location of the anomaly's source.
Okay. I love triangles. Where are we going now? We're going to the triangle. To triangulate. Go figure. Everybody gets to scan.
Compiling sensor data now. Aha! There you are. The multiphasic pulse waves are originating from high orbit around the planet closest to the Nakul star.
Okay.
Nothing conclusive at this time, I'm afraid. However, if I were to speculate, it's almost like something is tapping against the fabric of space-time.
Gee, I wonder who gets to do that a lot. Rhymes with... I was going to say rhymes with Bolian, but that's another race from the series. And it does rhyme with Bolian. Rhymes with Morolian, there we go.
Now, I trust you've spotted our uninvited guest.
Oh, yeah. No, that's a Tholian web.
We have a limited amount of time to determine what they are doing here before the Nakul detect them. Considering their turbulent history, I doubt the Tholians will receive a cordial greeting from Representative Kartek or his force.
I mean, so I'm going to have to blow them up instead, alright.
This is peculiar. The Tholians are known for their aggression in response to alien forces, and yet they haven't scanned us or gone to battle readiness. It's as if they are ignoring us.
That's weird. Bruh.
Attention, Tholian forces. I am Admiral Kumarke of the LSS Raskava. You have violated Nakul space and are disrupting a critical procedure here. I'm instructing you to cease all activities and explain your presence in this system immediately.
The border violation is inconsequential. Our work takes priority. We will continue. Do not interfere. Your continued presence is unnecessary.
What's this guy's attitude? You might be messing with the star, bruh.
This star is acceptable to us. Further discussion is irrelevant. Leave now or you will be fired upon.
And we're gonna have to shoot him.
Vessels are going to battle stations. They're moving into attack formation.
Alright, fuck him up, fam.
Stations. Tactical. Aim to disable, not destroy.
Nah,
I'm not sure they'll reciprocate that courtesy, Admiral.
I mean, I guess if you say so.
Captain, and it's rather difficult to get them from the deck.
Understood. Firing to disable only.
I mean, that web's clearly containing some sort of anomaly, so that's weird. Also, apologies to anyone who doesn't like that many item names on the screen. It helps me keep track of things. Alright, one left? No, there's this guy's on the other side.
That's the last of them. Now maybe we can get some answers.
Under boys? I gotta wait for red alert to drop.
Curious. The Tholian flagship did not engage us in battle. Instead, they remained on station, diverting all non-essential power to their web generator systems. Even their shields are down. What are they doing?
I don't know.
Preliminary scans suggest that the Tholian flagship is creating an incredibly powerful energy web lattice around a spatial anomaly. There is no target vessel within the web.
Alright, let's get scanning. Probably look at the lattice while we're doing it. There we go.
This is most unfortunate. The source of the multiphasic waves lies within the Tholian energy lattice. Furthermore, the waves are increasing in intensity, accelerating the decay of the Nakul star's core.
Is that bad?
Left unchecked, this procedure the Tholians are conducting will cause a complete collapse of the stellar core, resulting in a supernova.
So that's bad.
I believe a boarding action is in order. We'll disable the Tholian web generator on board the flagship to stop the procedure. I've sent transporter coordinates. Prepare your away team for action. I shall meet you aboard the Tholian vessel.
I mean, I feel like we should take him to dinner first.
Quite aware of Tholian hospitality. As you'll recall, I've experienced it firsthand at your side, aboard Caldano's ship. You will need my expertise on this mission. I'm afraid I won't take no for an answer. Captain Onvane, remain on Overwatch and report any changes to the Tholian vessel.
Alright, what if they trap us?
Acceptable risk. What matters most is stopping that procedure and saving the Nakul star.
I like the wave effect off of it.
Any unforeseen challenges as they present themselves. Agreed?
Okie dokie. Bring the squad. I probably don't need to roll double science. I could probably shuffle that. I haven't shuffled my ground party aside from adding Amentet in forever. I also noticed recently, like, I've had this scene capturing SDO for so long, it's on like a legacy version of game capture in OBS, so it'd be fun to update that. We will get the full LCARS style layout for this that I dreamt of eventually. Hopefully with some of the other updates. And with the Trek theme PNG tour. And I want to start campaign runs with Farasan and a Cation. I forgot I gave Toshimi that sick exo suit.
Let's make haste. The Tholians will muster their security forces once they detect us, and combat could lead to our EV suits being compromised. If that happens, we won't last long in the hostile environment here.
That sounds like foreshadowing.
Let's begin by scanning the access terminals in this chamber. Find one with main computer access and use it to get a layout of the ship. Once we have that, we can identify the best route to the web generator system and disable it.
Alright.
Let's start
Map
with that
get.
console over there. That console is dedicated to life support only. No access to the systems we're looking for. We'll have to try another.
Number 2?
This is a medical console, keyed only to Tholian anatomy. Try another console. One of them is bound to have access to the data we require.
What's going on in this room?
Gather what information you can before the Tholians lock us out of the system.
I'm in.
Interesting. The entire vessel is designed around the web generator system. Quite the unorthodox variant of this ship class, but very effective nonetheless.
Alright, well, let's go to the
Quite
thing.
so. Judging by the power readings, we can follow the spine of the craft down this corridor to where the web generators are. Unfortunately, that chamber is locked during use.
Blow a hole in it.
Hearing node nearby. We may be
Or
able
we can do it
to
the
web generator.
the complicated way.
Once the system is down, we should be able to gain access to the generators and disable them.
How far back did that set me? Console scans? Okay, discuss ship layout, so we didn't miss much.
Interesting. The entire vessel is designed around the web generator system. Quite the unorthodox variant of this ship class, but very effective nonetheless.
Alright, let's get to the system.
Judging by the power reading,
I want to blow a hole in the door, but we're not going to blow a hole in the door.
we may be able to cut the power.
System is down. Alright, cool. Wait, we didn't finish the review.
Let's make haste.
Okay. Door was this one? Yeah. Alright, cool. Here? Nope. Up and around. I could zoom into the map, but that would be the smart thing to do. I don't know if you met me, but...
Neutralize them so we can access the computer's data.
Oh, I forgot to change my main weapon. Alright, after this chamber. Like, I need the plasma damage, but I usually have the magic wand, as it were. Look at that. Oh wait, I gotta cancel because it's being weird. Alright,
We're clear. Let's run a bypass on that console while we can.
alright. Let me... Oh. Where's my wizard slizzard? Wizard slizzard! Sorry, there was a Tetrion ground damage for me yesterday. I had to do that. But alright. Oh! Apparently we're mining dilithium out of the circuit boards. I mean, a cute reuse of the format, I guess. Alright.
This is remarkable. The webs are somehow penetrating multiple dimensions simultaneously. They appear to be solidifying elements of space-time between these dimensions, repairing damage to the very fabric of reality.
So that's good, right? But we're gonna shut it down, right?
Spinnerets, shall we say, that emit the energy used to generate the web in space. They
So
only
double spider gooch.
Once they're down, we can disable the web generator's primary.
2 Bajanias.
The entire system will be offline. Unfortunately,
Can we do
no.
that from here? Nope.
Their security is blocking access. We'll need to bypass that at a nearby security node.
Okay.
Wait a moment. I'd like to access the astrometrics.
Oh, hey, for stuff.
Find more data on the anomaly.
That would be useful, yes.
The Tholians have compiled a detailed list of space-time anomalies throughout known space. Judging by the star dates, they've been at this for quite some time. Centuries, in fact.
Well, it's nice to have a hobby, and apparently there's a lot of those here.
Yes. This system is listed as a primary concern due to repeated temporal damage to the fabric of space-time.
That probably has something to do with the Year of Hell inspired season.
Indeed. The Tholian distaste for time travel is well known. It may explain our actions here today. According to log entries, this ship has been sent to prevent a trans-dimensional vortex from forming in the system.
And Star's gonna blow up if they do it, allegedly.
I have a theory. Look out! More Tholians!
Okay, I love that they spider in from the sides. That's cool. Alright, we're not done shooting.
Let's access this console. It may provide some key information.
Real archive hours, who's up? Protomatter.
It occurs to me that protomatter could be used as part of this process.
So that's bad?
The problem with the Tholian method is, ironically, time. The time it takes for their web generators to repair the damage to space-time is allowing for the generation of the pulse waves. The more damage is repaired, the stronger the waves become.
So it's a feedback loop.
I believe the integration of protomatter into the process could hasten the repair time considerably, to the point where the pulse wave generation would be minimal, if not eliminated entirely.
I don't know if they'll be down with that.
Agreed. But it's the best idea I have at the moment. I'd like to study the web generators more thoroughly before we make a decision neither of us can live with.
Alright.
I have what I need. Let's proceed to the security node and unlock the doors to the web generator.
Alrighty. Back this way? Probably.
Look out! Ambush!
Ah, there was one behind me, I was right. Anything fun in here? No, just a breakfast nook. Alright. I haven't noticed any bonus scannables yet either. Oh, Bob's Big Boy over here. Wait, did they seriously call them webmasters? That's amazing. 90s kids will remember.
The security node is on the other side of these doors.
As are some assholes.
I can get to one.
Alright, webmaster dead. No, not as dead as I thought. I'm just gonna go a lot quicker into that. We're back in magic wand mode.
All clear. Everyone, gather up. We need a plan.
Alright. I like plans. Oh. Let's chat.
And here we are. I'll need some time to bypass their...
Alright, it's escort time.
Please do. I prefer to face as little Tholian hospitality as possible, if you don't mind.
Alright, shoot stuff. Weird how it always becomes this. Oh wow, I got crowded real quick. Party time. Yeah, I got that chronogami generator console from the last event thing. Haven't used it yet. Don't know what I'm going to throw it on. I think I know what I'm going to throw the Tholian set onto. I just got to see if it forces me to move something somewhere else. I think it would actually, because I already have a Tholian-based ship. And I guess I could use the same sort of Tetrions on a new one. I want that new Gorn ship from the new lockbox, but I'm never going to have the energy credits for it, and I'm definitely not spending money on lockboxes anytime soon, so... Alright, we good? Seems like it. There she is, okay.
Security bypass in effect. And we found something rather peculiar.
What's weird now?
It appears the Tholians have no system to denote trans-dimensional differences in cultures. While they are aware of other dimensions besides this one, they simply do not consider the density
Oh, so
of those places to be any
Mirror Universe's Terrans are basically the same as Earthlings. Interesting.
created by the
There we go.
Terran Empire is grouped in the same range as one created by the Federation. Because of this, Tholian actions taken on anomalies in other dimensions
could lead to trouble here and ours. Such actions could be seen as acts of war.
Alright, well, we gotta start a save. But that's definitely foreshadowing. I mean, we're probably gonna get 4 or 5 story missions out of this.
Proceed with caution.
Over time.
Possibly a reason those doors are locked with the device.
Events in through next year at this rate. Ambush? Ambush?
The main web generator is ahead. Get
Go! Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Forgot one. There we go. Anyone still alive? Not particularly. Well, too much lightning bolt. Cool. Now what? Praise be to the beam. There you are.
We need to get to the spinneret controls in 2 adjacent rooms and shut them both down.
Why can't we do that here?
Doing so could overload the bypass relays and send a power surge into the vessel's warp core, resulting in a breach.
Okay, we know that's bad.
Spinnerets are deactivated. We can return here and safely disengage the primary projector.
Spinnerets, then projector. Shoes, then... No, damn it, I got it backwards already. Socks, then shoes.
Spinneret controls are...
I was gonna say pants, then socks, but that doesn't even matter, does it? It's too early for this ship. Crystal Master, too? It's some of the nerdiest names. I love it. Alrighty. Talk to me.
That's one spinneret offline. Let's get to the second one.
Okay. I feel like they would throw enemies in here to slow me down a little more, but I guess not. Whoop.
The spinneret controls are just ahead. Disable them.
Hard shot on the thing's not as impressive as I would have hoped, but whatever. I think we're gonna be okay. Alright, you done? Thanks for dying.
Well done. Both spinnerets are offline. Let's go shut down the main web generator.
Cool crystals. I don't see red dots yet, but it wouldn't surprise me if they threw more dudes at me. Alright, no dudes. We're here. Hello? Hello? Taking your sweet time.
Right. We need to disengage the primary projector from the main web generator now.
And what happens if they turn it back on?
It's an encryption algorithm to lock them out of the controls. That should buy us the time we need to implement a better solution to the problem.
Okay. Press buttons. Oh, I could probably put my inventory away. That's better.
Tholian web generator is inoperative. We did it. We should be...
We broke it.
Wait! They've raised their shields. We're trapped.
Gee! I didn't expect that at all. Hello. Oh. We've dealt with the Mecha Spider dudes before. Or at least I have, down on New Romulus. Cool hat! He's got a cool hat! That's trouble. Alright. Alright. Stars, and lightning bolt, and lightning bolt, and lightning bolt. I'm trying to say that one. Lightning bolt, and ball of lightning bolts. The V'ger probes are brutal. I love them.
Cease hostilities. I mean you no harm.
Okay. Oh. Not the guy we just shot. Fair enough. It's gonna be a scientist that knows what's up and is trying to defect or whatever in it. Wouldn't be the first time. The boss did the same thing.
I am now the ranking officer aboard this vessel, and I wish to discuss matters with you peacefully.
Alright. Why you speak English? Federation standard. Whatever.
Correct. Long ago, I traveled alongside the crew of the USS Enterprise, under the command of Captain James T. Kirk. While among their crew, I was given the designation Bright Eyes by my good friend Nyota Uhura.
When did that happen? I don't remember that, at least from the actual original series or animated series at all.
We realized that you were trying to repair an anomaly in space-time.
Maybe it was from one of the books?
The procedure is damaging the Nakul star to critical levels.
But we might have a way to fix that.
I'm prepared to hear your proposal, Admiral, but we must speak quickly. It is only a matter of time before my fellow Tholians on other vessels regroup, and you will find they are not as understanding as I am.
I mean, we kind of noticed what with the shootout earlier.
As a coordinated effort between our ships and yours, we can integrate a proto-matter matrix into the web lattice your ship generates, increasing the speed at which the rupture is sealed. By doing so, the frequency of pulse waves generated by the repair process will be reduced to acceptable levels, ending the damage to the nearby star.
I think that sounds delightful.
Yes. I believe the Admiral's proposal will solve both problems efficiently, but we'll need to move fast.
Gotta go fast.
Use these access codes to override the encryption and re-enable the web generator.
Bippity boop bop. I love how we left the encryption on for like 3 minutes.
The web generator is back online. Let's coordinate next steps from our respective vessels.
And then I'm probably going to be the one holding off the fire from the other guys in the Tholian fleet while they make it work. Then we do some beam stuff, and
We have a
then...
situation. The Nakul have detected the Tholian force here
great.
and have dispatched their fleet to our location.
That just fucking rules.
Quicker than you think, unfortunately. Though I gave Representative Katek every assurance that the situation was under control here, he refused to believe me. He said the Nakul would deal with the Tholians, and if we got in their way...
Alright,
I
well,
take it you've heard the news.
yeah.
Bright Eyes and I will do our best to implement our plan. But we'll need time
I called it.
and protection.
I'm the decoy.
You can restore to battle readiness will be of great assistance.
Alright, let's get scanning.
Every Tholian ship repaired will be an ally in this conflict.
Restore Tholian ships if possible. We need all the help we can get. Remember, aim to disable, not destroy.
Meh. Oh, lost one. Unless there's a chance to repair it since there's a wrench on him. Nope, okay. I feel like there might be an accolade for getting all of them, but another time. What I should have done is call in more, yeah, I should have done like a call to run some interference and drop the distraction beacon. That would have bought me the time I needed. That and scooting across the web instead of just making the curve around like a horseshoe. Making a mess. Not trying to web me, so I probably don't need to worry about that. Awesome. There we go. Oh, that's probably bad. That's gonna be bad. Oof. So then the cool doom themselves. Or... oh. Later, nerd. Well, did we go in after him, or...?
The Trillion. They're gone. Lost.
Or are they? Well...
The web generator is offline, and we've suffered critical damage. If we don't seal the vortex soon, we may not get another chance.
What do you mean by that?
The vortex is destabilizing the star at an accelerated rate. If we do not seal it soon, the star will reach supernova status.
Okay, yeah, we should probably fix that.
The protomatter matrix is stable, so we need to reinforce the Tholian web lattice as soon as possible.
I think we need to, like, completely reestablish it, but okay.
I have sent the schematics for web stitching probes to you. Deploy them around the perimeter of the vortex. Each one will extrude up.
That's gonna be some quick replication to get those popped out.
When all 6 probes are in position, we can energize the web and seal the vortex.
And what about that star?
Marquet and I believe that sealing the vortex in this manner will allow the star to regenerate back to its previous state. But we must do so soon.
Okay.
Deploy the stitching probes at the designated orbits.
Well, I just parked right here.
We need to energize the web soon in order to save the star.
Of course, there's dipshits hanging out.
Then energize the web.
Okay, I'm going to the exclamation points.
Established. Web projector link established.
Calling some bug bros.
Web projector link established.
I do like the colors they're putting off. That's cute. I like red, gold, and green. I didn't really mean to reference Karma Chameleon there, but here we are.
Web projector link established.
What if we established another one? Got one or two left. Okay.
Web projector link established.
How many mines have I deployed at this rate? A fair amount.
Web projector link established.
Deployment is good. Press the button, Frank.
Star engaged. Energize the web.
Let's web.
Weaving emitter engaged. All functions up.
Okay, they look more like Fed probes, so I think they just slapped some of our stuff together
All ships with
to generate the same sort of pulse they needed. I have a feeling that maybe that other ship is going to come back at some point. From whatever they got sucked into. And be mad that we left them. But who knows? It doesn't look like it's getting any worse.
It appears I owe you an apology.
Yeah.
Science team in informs me that our star has been saved by you, the Lucari, and the Tholians.
Yeah, asshole.
Our wish for a revitalized star will have to wait until more research on our star's instability can be conducted. Though it seems we have a new wish to make today.
I mean, I shouldn't ask you what the wish is, because then it won't come true, but okay.
For peace between the Nakul and the Tholians. Today we saw Tholians risk their lives to preserve our sun, despite our belligerence. If they are willing to do that, perhaps they will be willing to broker an end to hostilities between us.
Perhaps you just need to let them cook.
The vortex remains closed, and our forces will be returning to Tholian space shortly.
Cool.
As a people, we are reluctant to work alongside non-Tholians, especially on matters we believe to be a result of their negligence. There will be
Same, though.
about today's events from our leaders. I will encourage them to put aside their xenophobic tendencies and collaborate with the Alliance on the vortex issue.
Okay.
It will not be easy, to be sure, but it is an effort I am willing to make, no matter the risk to my career or standing. I trust you will do the same when your leaders seek a solution to the problem.
Alright.
Very good. I shall leave you then with the words of an old friend. Live long and...
Yeah, I'm gonna look up what Bright Eyes is from real quick before we move on with things. After we're done here.
There are days out here where the beauty, mystery, and excitement make all the work and sacrifice worthwhile. And then there are days like today.
Apparently the saying goes, risk is our business, but I don't remember where that came from.
And today we risked all, but not everyone lived to see our success.
Yeah, but we also didn't wipe out like an entire race of people, so I think
Indeed.
Wade's alright.
Captain and crew of the Traloon.
We have a situation. The Nakul have detected the
Okay, I gotta do all that again.
Bright
Fuck
Eyes will do our best.
Comcast. Alright.
Our web generates the vortex, and it very good.
Okay, it's giving me the outro stuff now.
It appears our wish.
There are days out
And then she was big sads. I think it just kicked me out of the map, but we just have to do the outro stuff and we might be good to go.
Indeed. May the captain and crew of the Traloon find peace.
This is where it cut off.
In Lucar's name.
Honor him.
I spoke with Bright Eyes
There we go.
earlier,
This is new.
and we both agreed to share all of the data we gathered today freely to anyone willing to work on the Vortex issue.
Libraries, they're good.
Now is not the time to hoard information. Now is the time to act before the vortices cause irreparable damage to space-time.
It almost feels like a commentary on vaccine patents or climate change. But yeah, information. Share. Alright, it's done. Cool. We warped out, returned to sector space. I guess we did, it did drop me back on the map. Oh, cutscene. And maybe I was right about them getting lost somewhere and coming back later.
Status report.
We have survived a transdimensional shunt, Captain.
We are operating under emergency power, sir. Warp and impulse drives are offline.
Restore main power as soon as possible, Engineer. What is our current position?
Unable to verify, Captain.
Why don't they ever explain why they have little nodules, especially like near their heads?
Rod, your
If
scan.
that's just a
Look for
style
any
thing, or if
recognizable
it's like
systems.
Sir, incoming warp signature detected.
a system.
Unidentified vessel entering the system.
Any sign of hostility?
Or is it going to be like the Mirror Universe Borg,
It is beautiful.
Incoming hail,
since
sir.
they got teased at the end of the Terran thing?
Let's see what our new friends have to say.
You are so naive. Yeah, but like I figured that we're going to get some more episodes out of this. Alright, well, that happened. So just realized I only turned one of my lights on. So it probably looks shiny on one side. Let me even that out
Priority.
after this.
The numerous reality
Oh, and I wanted to look up who Bright Eyes was.
analysts are working on a list of vortices to close, based on their level of stability and potential danger to the system.
And actually, I didn't even, like, since I wasn't expecting to use the cam, I didn't even change the settings on it.
But she'll need your help once the time comes.
I accidentally clicked settings in OBS, which means it's going to take an hour to load. But the stream should still be fine, I think. Okay, that didn't take nearly as long. Alright. That's what I wanted. Alright. Alright, so I'll be in touch when the Admiral's ready to go. Okay, give me console. Alright, we'll do the TFO in a minute. Let me adjust my cam settings so that it doesn't look quite as nightmarishly bright. Properties. Okay, configure video. There we go. It's been a while since I've been on regular camera. That's a little too dim. Actually, let me get the other light on, then we'll see if that's a little too dim. Honestly, that looks fine, just like that. We'll ride with that. Single cam.